Welcome back to our ongoing series on the Constitution of Kenya, 2010. Today we explore Articles 16, 17, and 18, the heart of Kenyan citizenship law. These articles define how citizenship is protected, when it can be revoked, and the laws Parliament must put in place to ensure fairness, justice, and national security. Let's break it down clearly, powerfully, and with real-life context. Article 16. Dual citizenship. A citizen by birth does not lose citizenship by acquiring citizenship of another country. What this means: if you were born Kenyan, you will always remain Kenyan, even if you become a citizen of another country. Kenya recognizes dual citizenship to allow its people freedom, opportunity, and global connection. This protects Kenyans living abroad, students, workers, or those seeking opportunities outside the country. Why this is important? Before 2010, Kenyans who became citizens of other countries risked losing Kenyan citizenship. Article 16 changed that permanently. Citizenship by birth is secure. You can be Kenyan and American, Kenyan and British, Kenyan and Canadian, etc. Article 17. Revocation of citizenship. Revocation is not for citizens by birth. It applies only to those who acquired citizenship by registration, not birth. This protects Kenya from fraudsters, criminals, or enemies of the state. 1. Revocation for people who registered as citizens. A person who became Kenyan through registration can lose citizenship if they A. Acquired citizenship by fraud or lying, false documents, fake names, hiding important information, lying about nationality or identity. If fraud is discovered, even years later, citizenship can be canceled. B. Collaborated with an enemy during a war. If Kenya is at war and someone trades with the enemy, communicates with the enemy, helps the enemy's business, knowingly supports enemy interests, they can lose citizenship. This protects national security. C. Serious criminal conviction within 5 years of registration. If within 5 years after being registered someone is convicted and sentenced to 3 years or more in prison, their citizenship can be revoked. This ensures only law-abiding people benefit from naturalization. D. Conviction for treason or very serious crimes. At any time after registration, even after 20 years, citizenship can be revoked if one is convicted of treason, a crime that carries 7+ years imprisonment, or a crime with a more severe penalty, even death. This deals with people who become threats to national stability. 2. Revocation for people presumed to be citizens by birth. Article 14. 4. These are children found in Kenya who appear to be under 8 years old and whose parents are unknown. Citizenship can be revoked if A. It was acquired through fraud or concealment, if anyone lied or misled authorities to make the child appear Kenyan. B. True nationality or parentage becomes known, if it turns out the child actually belongs to another nationality, or the parents are identified and found to be foreigners, then the earlier assumption of Kenyan birth citizenship falls away. C. The child's real age becomes known. If it is discovered that the child was older than 8 years when found, the presumption no longer applies. Article 14.4 specifically protects children under 8. If the age is wrong, the citizenship may be corrected. Article 18. Legislation on citizenship. Parliament must make laws to implement all these citizenship rules. These laws must cover A. How a person becomes a citizen, birth registration, marriage, adopted children, naturalization pathways. B. Entry and residence in Kenya, laws governing visas, permits, refugee policy, legal residence. C. Status of permanent residence, rules defining rights of permanent residents, their obligations, how they can transition to full citizenship. D. Voluntary renunciation of citizenship, how someone can formally give up Kenyan citizenship. E. How citizenship is revoked. Clear, fair procedures including right to be heard, appeal mechanisms, due process. F. Duties and rights of citizens, such as paying taxes, obeying the law, voting, national values, protection of rights. G. Any other laws needed to implement this chapter. This gives Parliament flexibility to cover emerging issues. Articles 16 to 18 form Kenya's citizenship backbone, protecting Kenyans by birth, controlling naturalization, ensuring national security, upholding justice, providing clear rules for Parliament. In the next episode, we will continue breaking down the Constitution, simply, powerfully, and accurately. The next chapter will be Chapter 4, the Bill of Rights.